Babanam kewalam, babanam kewalam, babanam.
The Philippines, the place of the happiest people from great flavors and adventures. We have everything.
Yes, everything. And part of it are problems. Yearly, 1.3 billion tons of food waste are recorded in Asia, and the Philippines is part of it. This problem is getting worse than we could ever imagine. In our city alone, we contribute about 388 tons of waste in a month. That means each household emits almost 1,000 tons of carbon dioxide, which equates to over 400 running cars on the road.
This increasing record of food waste intensifies the problems in environment, health, and scarcity of dumping lands. However, more than these food waste, the heartbreaking reality is 1 out of 5 Filipino families is considered poor who are earning below $200 a month.
Kuya Buboy and Kuya Norman are only but few of our countrymen who are poor and struggling to support their basic needs. Kuya Buboy is a farmer and a father of 2. After 4 months of waiting to harvest his crops, here's what he got. Gross profit for 4 months, less the expenses, loan payments with interest, children's education, basic needs, which includes shelter and food, utility expenses, and other expenses, resulting to $28 in hand.
Imagine that $28 is the only money he will use to bridge his family to survive in the next 4 months before the next harvest season. That means he shall loan again for capital, and that is becoming a cycle. Ironically, these farmers who provide food to our homes can barely provide for their own family.
Meanwhile, Kuya Norman is currently in-house in all-male dormitory for those children in conflict with the law or CICL. This young individual showed full of ambition to finish his education. Unfortunately, his family is financially incapacitated.
Our needs assessment revealed that Kuya Buboy and Kuya Norman are both financially struggling, lack of business know-how, guilty of food waste, and using non-renewable resources for cooking. These concerns need a solution. And so, the team convened to plan a project that addresses these problems through social enterprise in 2020. And today, we present
GREW, Gas Refinement from Ecological Waste Project.
Primarily, Gas Refinement from Ecological Waste or GREW project is a green initiative which utilizes biogas system focused on the conversion of waste products such as food waste, livestock manure, and liquid waste to produce biogas or methane through anaerobic digestion, which turns waste into 100% clean, low-cost, low-residual waste, sustainable, and renewable energy.
Our comprehensive research and development showed that the process of anaerobic digestion undergoes 3 phases: the enzymatic hydrolysis, acid formation, and gas production. On the first phase, it is where the microorganisms helps the waste transform into acid. Second phase is the fermentation, where acid turns to volatile acid such as but not limited to acetate, hydrogen, and carbon dioxide that are necessary to produce methane, which is the last phase. This production takes up to 15 to 30 days.
After 8 months of experimentation, consultation, research and development, prototype edification, we then come up with a successful system using 13-liter volume container, hose, tire interior in a 120 psi volume capacity, a place with direct sunlight exposure, and 10 liters of food and jarred waste. Further, one system can produce up to 100 to 120 pounds per square inch of methane, which can be stored in an average of 4 to 5 aluminum canisters with 20 psi volume capacity.
With this, we then created our circular business model. We targeted first the capacity building. We have trained our beneficiaries regarding social development and followed by entrepreneurial development to unleash their potentials in dealing with business in general. Thus, we have lectured basic business transactions such as recording, analyzing, monitoring, and profit short courses. Through this, each participant availed $7 training expenses for free.
After they completed these short courses, we then proceeded to the project implementation. Direction number 1 is the refilling business. We collect waste then stored into the digester for biomethanation process, and through the small pipe, the biogas will be transmitted into the tire interior and then refilled to the canister. This canister will now be sold in the market through e-commerce and sari-sari stores within and across the city, bound to your homes.
Our own survey depicts that about 7 to 80% of the villagers are using charcoal to cook their meals. That equates to 3 million production a year and equivalent to 2,000 grown trees being cut down. Thus, it also shows that using GREW project refillable canisters, it is 61% cheaper than charcoal and 30 minutes lesser hassle cooking period. With this, $16 will be saved monthly by Kuya Buboy and Kuya Norman in just using our system. Imagine if these villagers use our project. That means reduction of up to 80 tons of carbon dioxide.
Talking about business, in just 9 months, we have realized a gross income of $630 for 900 aluminum canisters sold. Less cost, this was then shared to 60% unrestricted account and 40% to the restricted account. Ideally, we have then projected that in the first year, we will have a gross income amounting to $520. Kuya Buboy and Kuya Norman will have an income of $156 each from 60% unrestricted account. We will have then our break-even in the 16th month from our $225 capital.
We also have our future plans in the direction number 2, the direct selling of our GREW system. This is a greater vision of our team. Thus, using our GREW system would mean savings up to $162 in a certain household compared to using liquefied petroleum gas, which means GREW project offers 69% cheaper gas alternative for cooking.
Ako diay si Roman Alilaya Domingay, taga St. Marcelin. Sa akong pag-eskwela, nagkalisod ko kay tungod sa pandemic. Sa project sa Enactus, makatabang ni sa kuha. Kadagdag og kalaman. Maabot ang panahon nga mahimo na ko siyang negosyo og para mabawasan ang kalat sa paligid. Tungod sa naabot ang HTC Enactus, nagbago sa kinabuhi nako.
Great morning! Ako si Buboy Salbani from Katanggawan, General Santos City, and isa ko sa mga recipient ang nagatabang sa Enactus Holy Trinity. Ang project sa Enactus dari nga GREW is nakita na ko nga dako siya matabang in terms sa ako ang pamilya. No need na ko magpalit sa akong isugnod nga kahoy o uling. Nakita po nako karon nga pandemic, dako siya og matabang. Imagine lang nimo kung naay bawat isa ka pamilya na isa kay ngani nga machine, no need na siya mapalit pa og kanang gas pod niya iyang pagsugdod. Sa financial, makatabang na siya. And no need na pod ka mo gawas-gawas sa balay kay naa naman kay sariling gas, no? So mas mapalayo pod ta sa matakdan ta sa virus.
To ensure the quality and safety of our project, we connected to the regional office of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources to initially process our ECC or Environmental Compliance Certificate as mandated by our governing law in the Philippines. Further, as we are on the process of registering our project and products, we also had our initial application at the Bureau of Fire Protection for our Fire Safety Inspection Certificate.
What makes our biogas innovation project at par with commercial gas in charcoal is that it comes with a package of 7 years exemption from the income taxes. As of the moment, we are complying necessary documents to endorse to the Department of Energy for this application. Thus, the Philippine government supports our project in the adoption of renewable energy technology was put into law through Republic Act 9513, stating that the government will provide rebates for all or parts for the tax paid for the purchase of renewable energy equipment for residential, industrial, and community use. GREW is more than just an innovative project. We are creating an impact within and beyond our community. Our resources are within our home, with 100% recyclable and reusable. Our biogas is cheaper than the other existing product and usual cooking materials used by our community, which reduces carbon dioxide emission by up to 1,124 liters.
Within a year, we can realize an economic opportunity by adding $156 to the annual income of Kuya Buboy and Kuya Norman. Kuya Buboy is gradually losing in the circular cycle of debt, pay, debt system. he was able to save up to $16 because of using biogas from Peru project instead of using charcoal. Further, Kuya Buboy and his family were able to save 15 hours of their time in a month because of a fast and hassle-free cooking experience from using our product.
Meanwhile, Kuya Norman is now one step closer to start his journey to finish his education. He was able to develop his social and entrepreneurial skills.
With their help, we launched our system on 2020 and we are making a sound business model. Our product is sold at 7 cents per refill and cost us 4 cents to make, resulting to 60% gross margin. This year, we are expecting a funding from the Department of Trade and Industry for a grant of $440 by the time we register our community partners as micro-business enterprise under BMB Act of 2002. Further, we allocate 1 centavo for the Green Fund to sustain our environmental awareness and preservation program.
This year, we spent 690 hours together with our 76 active members in creating one business with 2 successful entrepreneurs, addressing 8 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, creating lasting impact in economic and social aspects. Thus, environmentally, we turned up 800 liters of waste into renewable gas, creating 900 canisters, which prevent us in contributing to over 1,124 liters of carbon dioxide. Today, we foresee to grow as a community and as a business.
Today, we have an opportunity to think of a better world that we want to live in.
Today, we are facing challenges to create a lasting impact to a better normal.
Today, we are harnessed and tomorrow, we will be empowered because we are
Enactus!
I am Joey.
I am Mirdat.
I am Dexter.
I am Sheen.
I am Earl. I am Jerry.
Together with Sir James, our advisor, we are presenting everything and we not just the problems,
But the solution!
because we are
Enactus Philippines from Holy Trinity College of General Santos City.